Cheers! All right, y'all, we're back. We got a new Yeti microphone thanks to one of our listeners.
And the cheers ain't over yet. To the new Yeti microphone, we decided to pop a bottle of bubbly champagne.
Woo!
So here we go.
Yeah, hopefully we don't break anything in here.
I'm a whip.
All right.
Oh!
Fuck yeah!
Could not have
I
worked
like
any
it.
better.
Episode 4 is starting off real nice. Let's try this champagne,
That's
boys.
good, man.
Alright,
Good.
so we're drinking
On right
Barefoot Bubbly.
Barefoot bubbly, Moscato.
Pink Moscato champagne. And, yeah, let's see.
Give us an honest review of the pink Moscato.
Very good. If champagne didn't blow up in your face when you chugged it, you can chug it.
I agree. So we want to say thank you to all the listeners because this is how we got this microphone. And I hope that you all can tell a huge and very improved difference in the quality of this show now, which has to be unreal. We went from literally an iPhone sitting on the table
I know.
to a professional studio quality Blue Yeti microphone.
But we had some people fooled.
But yeah, we did. It took a lot of post work, but now we're just recording straight into the software.
Shout out who got it for us, Blake.
Thank you, Matt. So, it's my cousin. He started his own business when he was around our age, and so he's really into supporting small business. And I didn't even expect it this morning. We were just talking about it, and we were talking about the ups and downs of the podcast so far, how to improve it and whatnot. And this just got brought up, and next thing you know, he hooked me the hell up. So. It's a real blessing.
Very grateful.
It put us months ahead of schedule.
Heck yeah.
We appreciate that.
And honestly, it turned me on a little bit.
Little beat is hard, ladies.
That doesn't happen a lot in the quarantine. You gotta take it when you can get it.
Let's go ahead and kick it off with a question we got from Reddit.
All right, coming off of Ask Reddit, here's an interesting one for us. What two animals could you combine together to make an even more dangerous creature? Go ahead and start that off for us, Aiden.
Scorpion and a horse.
Oh my lord, that would be terrifying.
It has like the scorpion tail, and then the horse is just like trotting towards you with like this thing behind it about to kill you.
That'd be absolutely insane.
That's like the first two
that's-
things that came to
That's
my mind.
fucking crazy.
That is wild.
What do you think, Blake?
Oh man, off the bat, that's like maybe let's go like an eagle and like
tiger. That was gonna be mine.
A tiger and a king.
No, I'm gonna have to go eagle and electric eel.
What?
Like that motherfucker.
How would
like,
that even work though?
The eagle would shock you.
Okay. Just land
Just
on you.
fly
And
and shock you.
Yeah, and imagine
That's
if
not
people
bad.
train them to hunt. You got like an electrified rabbit. It's just ready to eat. Like
Cooked and ready to go.
you just train the eagle to go dip it in some water, and you know.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, what do you think here?
I'm thinking like a tiger hawk or something like that. Like a
Tiger
tiger
hawk.
with wings, basically. Because that would just be scary as hell if they were just flying around and you just had to watch out for them. Like, they're migrating today. There's 1,000 tiger hawks. Everybody stay inside.
A griffin for our mythologically educated viewers. All right, what two animals could I combine together to make a more dangerous creature? A lot of the cool shit's already been said, so I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to say a cheetah and an alligator. So I'm thinking a really fucking big, huge cheetah that has like thick as fucking nail skin and is just ferocious. You can't even take it down with a bullet because like an alligator's got like a fucking little quarter
Goes
size.
hard.
Yeah. Just imagine a fucking cheetah that's running 60 miles an hour and you can't even shoot it.
Dang.
That's fucking something else right there.
And they could do the cheetah roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Humans invented railguns in the year 1900
Exactly.
to fight
The
the
Gatling.
Alacheetahs.
The alligators.
What? The cheetah gator.
I like Alacheetah better.
Chater.
Wait, you guys gotta name your shit. Alright, Alacheetah.
Tiger hawk.
Tiger Hawk is... That's easy. That's hard though.
A scorse.
The scores. Okay, hell yeah.
Scorpion.
A Horpian.
An
That's
eel goal.
A what?
An eagle.
An electric eel goal.
Definitely some scary fucking creatures.
Alright, well, we actually got some news in today that I'm reading here. The University of Penn announces COVID vaccine to begin human trials. It's some pretty big news, if you ask me.
How would y'all feel about a mandatory vaccine before you could go back to college or school? Or
I would need some extensive testing first.
Yeah.
Like, I would have to know that this is the real fucking deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a anti-vaxxer, but I would definitely need to know that this shit works and it's safe if they're gonna make you do it.
I just don't like the idea of anything being mandatory. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, and I'm not saying it wouldn't be good.
I mean, think about.
But making it mandatory,
That is actually
think about your high
important.
schools, your public high schools, even some private schools. Like you've got to get your vaccinations, and even for people in college, nursing students, medical students, like they've got a whole fucking checklist of shit you're forced to do if you want to be able to do it. So I mean, I guess it's not that big of a stretch, but just with the amount of impact this is having, like a lot of people would be fucking scared of it.
Yeah.
Because there's people that get the flu from a flu vaccine.
There's people who have vaccines and then end up, it fucks them up.
Because, like, my dad, like, he got the flu, like, bad as fuck and almost died 1 year after getting a flu shot. Like, imagine you take this and you're good and then you just have fucking COVID and you're just like, damn, bro. So, I mean...
Yeah, rip.
It's big news, but they've definitely got to get some nerds on that shit. We need to know what's working out.
All right, so talking about COVID and viruses, what do y'all think is the biggest biological flaw that humans have?
Falling in love.
Falling in love.
Oh man. I think just like I'm gonna pass for a second. You guys
I'm gonna say honestly, sleep. Why do we have to sleep? What if we were just like
science doesn't know why we have to sleep.
It's
they can't prove it.
And attitudes about sleep have changed throughout the centuries. Like people used to be like sleep used to be a good thing. Sleeping was good, and then it kind of progressed to where you're lazy if you sleep too long, and like attitudes towards sleep have changed as cultures change, and I think it's just a weird thing that we have to lay down.
Well, we get our nutrition through like food and drink, and I mean we get our energy through calories in our foods. Like they don't know why the fuck we sleep, but we do.
If you don't sleep, I know this from experience, you will go crazy.
I've got mine. I'm gonna say addiction. I think addiction and
that's
the
true.
fact
I'll change
that
mine to that.
So related to just about anything that you consume,
And it is a biological disease.
And
addiction.
it can even be psychologically triggered. So like it really goes extensively. So I think that's pretty biologically inhibiting, if you ask me.
The world would be a lot better if people were not out there. They had just completely given up on themselves in life, just looking for their next fix.
Yeah. I'd say, like, for me, human flaw, this is probably a guy thing, I guess, but thinking with our dicks.
That's true, bro.
That causes
a lot of problems.
pain. Yeah, a lot of problems, I guess. That's a better way to put it. So.
Yeah, I've done some stupid shit for a woman that didn't give a shit about me, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I think we all have.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
The one that got away.
Topics that we shouldn't bring up.
Back.
What's the dumbest thing you ever believed as a kid? Like something your parents told you, or like the dumbest thing that you finally figured out. Well, that's not true. It's just.
Does anybody have an answer? Because I'm gonna need a second on that.
I'm not sure.
I mean, like obviously, like Santa Claus and the fairy.
Yeah.
What's the Tooth Fairy and all that? But like, there's also some other things that I used to believe. Like, I don't know. I have some silly ones.
Yeah. I was a pretty smart kid.
This kind of goes along with it, maybe, but I was saying one time, I was maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I was riding in the truck with my uncle, and I was like, will I have a husband when I grow up? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay.
What? Okay.
Interesting.
Hayden subconsciously wanted a husband.
Maybe a little.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
Fuck. I don't know. There's I can't think of a specific instance, but they're like, if you don't like blah blah blah, then they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a southern thing. They're just like, like if you don't, they're gonna get you.
Yeah,
like you're fucked. Like you better be good.
It's like Santa's watching you 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, when I found out that Santa Claus was not real, I was absolutely devastated. I cried and cried. I was absolutely. It was on Christmas Eve of all fucking times too.
Okay, here's
to
the
figure out this Santa Claus.
This is kind of cool. All right, I found out that Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and all that crap were real. Like,
we're real. That's big news.
Yeah,
that's big news.
We're not real.
That's fucking huge.
They weren't real. I was so my little sister was having a birthday party, and her only request for her birthday was that she wanted an all girls at the house slumber party. So me and my dad went and bounced out of the house, got a hotel, and we were watching The Hurt Locker. It was my first R movie, and I was too young to be watching The Hurt Locker. And he was like, well, I guess he just ruined it all for me, and it was like, you can watch this R movie now.
Get out of here.
And we got a phone a friend coming in here.
So the thing for me is I had kind of known that Santa Claus wasn't real and shit. I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty young, and people at school and shit had been talking about it. But hearing my dad physically tell me, when you're a kid, you think your parents know fucking everything. When my father looked me in the eye and was like, "Hey son, Santa Claus isn't real," I just fucking busted down.
Yeah, I too.
I just started fucking crying, man. I was like, "Shit."
I was like,
real?
well, was he real? And they're like, yes. I got on Google. They're like, Saint Nick was a real guy, and he gave presents to the poor. And I was like, okay, at least he was partially real.
Some hope, but years of just believing the wrong thing.
So while we're on the topic, what is y'all's favorite holiday? And
Christmas.
Why? Christmas? That's pretty basic.
The reason for the season, bro.
Okay.
But 4th of July is
4th of July.
the most badass holiday.
My
it's
favorite
not,
holiday is 4th of July.
religiously
Yeah,
affiliated.
I like lighting
I'd put
things.
Christmas up there with 4th of July because 4th of July, you're most people are going out to the lake, having a great time.
Fireworks,
and
barbecue.
then Christmas, you just got that whole feel from after Thanksgiving to Christmas. It's everywhere.
It's a good
you
vibe.
know?
I don't think
And
that most of the listeners understand the joy of just getting a laundry basket full of firework mortar tube things, and taking a pallet and screwing the tubes onto the pallet, and then you can just tie all the big strings together and just light them all at the same time, and literally throw a stadium level fireworks show for your neighborhood.
I'm a Halloween guy.
That's my least favorite holiday.
I'll
hate
be honest, Halloween is
retarded.
it's my number one favorite
It's
holiday.
like a demonic holiday.
Well, I don't even think about it about the cult aspect of it, but just you can be whoever the fuck you want. You can just go out, you can be wacky, you can be interesting, you can be a character. It's just the one day where you can just be whoever the fuck you want to be, and it's okay. And I mean, as a kid,
not when you're showing up to class with a mask on and it's just creepy as hell.
You're going out as a kid and you're getting a shit ton of candy and hanging out with your boys and shit, and it's nice. And then growing up, middle school, Halloween starts to fade off. High school, people don't really fuck with it. And then you're a freshman in college, you're it's a whole week of Halloween. Dress up, we're getting fucked up, we're having a good time. And I just love it. The resurgence of Halloween is we're just big fucking kids. All right, let's just dress up 6 days in a row and get fucking shit faced.
We did have a good Halloween this year though.
What's the weirdest Halloween character or best Halloween character you've ever been?
My Post Malone last year was
Post
fucking
this
sick.
year. Well, last year.
Yeah, my Post Malone was dope.
I was a really good Waldo, yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Waldo.
a cowboy.
this year, I was Dale Gribble. Off of King of the Hill.
Oh,
you have any
Lord.
smokes on you?
Yeah, I bought a pack of Marlboros.
Speaking of,
had the orange hat and everything.
That's dope. You should have got the whole cast.
Yeah.
You should have had a fat pledge be Bobby.
Bobby, have Hank in there.
That's funny. Your family.
Josh is lighting his signature dart for the
signature
episode.
dart. Oh, there's multiple darts per episode. But
Josh just can't. It's like driving a car for him, you know? He just can't do it without driving the car. Or being in a car for
being
him.
in a car without cigarettes is literally torture.
Here's another thing we got off of Ask Reddit that could be interesting. So how would each of us respond if you got added by Trump on the internet?
Called out by Trump on Twitter.
Called out by Trump.
Trump called you out on Twitter out of nowhere, and he was like, comes, you're an enemy of the state. Fuck you. I listened to the podcast. Like,
Right.
how would you respond if
I
he
would
just
respond-
absolutely blasted you?
I would honestly make a meme out of it.
I would be like, dude, wait, Trump, dude, like.
So you would apologize.
I would apologize.
I would
Like,
make
love
I would
you,
make a
Trump.
fucking joke out of it.
I've got a video of him
I don't
waving
love
to
Trump.
me.
I'm very skeptical about government in general.
I would
so.
just be like, look, bro, like, I'm just out here doing my own thing, and you're the fucking president, and you're adding me on Twitter. Like, you
Yeah.
get a fucking
I
life.
get a life.
Like, I'm just some kid
It's
from
like one
fucking
of those.
Kentucky.
He wakes up at like 2 a.m. and starts tweeting. Like, he's a fucking cyborg. Like,
That's crazy, yeah. But I mean, like, he's probably getting woken up at 2 in the morning, too.
they're probably like, the North Koreans are scrambling a jet.
Like, what do you think the realistic sleep schedule of a president is?
There isn't one. There is no schedule.
They take
Yeah.
a lot of pills that make them go
And
very fast.
It's crazy. Like, if
They
you,
do.
Yeah,
They do.
I'd say.
Is that,
you
like,
and he-
government cleared?
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
true. Like, Trump is on some sort of amphetamines. That's known. Because sometimes he'll be on his game, and then sometimes he'll come out. Like, we've all had that experience, like, where
Yeah.
whatever. But anyway, like, he'll start messing
Well,
up his
I'm
speech because he's been up too
knowledgeable
long.
enough to explain what that is.
The effect of amphetamines on the brain.
Yeah, so like when you're taking something that's not letting you eat really all day,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to take it in the morning, and it keeps you up for 12 hours plus, and you're not really putting nutrients in your body, and especially if you're taking it every day, like
That's why I'm glad I
you're
don't
going to
have
have
ADHD.
periods
I
of
just don't
time where you're
need
just
that
so
stuff.
like out of like you're going to have to learn how to force feed yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Well,
hard
you just
to do.
get tired even though you're wide awake. Your body,
Yeah.
like you're going back to sleep, your body needs it.
It's fucking nuts if you look at it though. Like a president, like when they enter the office and then they're 4 or 8 years later, like the picture of them, like
Oh yeah,
they look
age.
They look worn the fuck down. It's like they aged 3 years. for every
Obama looked
year.
like a little, like a young man, and then he comes out with gray hair
fucking
and wrinkles.
distinguished, bro. Yeah.
You know, I have nothing. You know, it's just that's what it does.
It's-
Bill Clinton,
it's-
George Bush, they all go through the same.
It's stress.
Aging
man.
process.
It is.
Well, it's
Stress
like-
is the number. I'm gonna go back. The factor on the human body that sucks most is stress.
That's true.
That is a
anxiety,
killer.
and anxiety.
You can
So,
literally die
this is
as
an
a biologically
interesting-
healthy person of
Yeah.
fucking stress.
Yeah.
This is an interesting thing about me. I don't realize, like, and Vanderbilt did a, this is after I had a concussion, I was doing a lot of IQ testing, and, just to see how I was doing in my concussion, and it was a 10-month long one, it was a doozy, and basically the clinical psych scientist at Vanderbilt was telling me how he doesn't think that I can realize that I'm under stress until after it's happened.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't think that I register it as like an immediate
It's not
thing.
like a build up. It's more
It's-
of like a pop.
I just go into my element, like, and figure it out, and then afterwards it's like that's
Yeah.
when the anxiety about it comes in, is after, like, for me. So like I'm like really good in the moment, and then afterwards I'll be like, holy fuck, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a silent fucking killer, really. Like there's a lot of business people, like a lot of the guys on Wall Street and a lot of the people that are bigwigs and shit, like they don't make it that long,
No.
really. Like they end up dying in their 50s, 60s, which is like atypically low, but I mean when you live a fucking stressful life like that and you don't get a lot of sleep and you're just fucking on it all the time and you don't get to enjoy your life, like you don't live that long.
Well, there's like a comedian I've listened to before, and he's described it like this. It's like, imagine you're the president, and you wake up in the morning, and the first thing on your mind is problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Problems.
problems, and that's
End of
like
the world,
all you think
destruction,
about.
death,
Yeah,
war,
that's all you
famine.
think about all day, and then like sleep is a sweet relief for you. That's the only
Yeah.
thing that gets you.
Have you
through the
seen
day.
pictures of presidents like previous and after their presidency?
We were there like 2 minutes ago, dog. Like,
No, but like, yeah, they age so much.
That was like actually a topic of discussion.
Dude, what?
Yeah, like
Was
we
I
were
taking a chug or something?
we were all over that.
They were hopping the Germans up on.
Oh,
in
Hitler
World War
had them
II,
on all kinds of
amphetamines.
stuff.
Oh man,
And then yeah, Hitler, like no telling
Hitler did a
everything
lot of
that
shit.
he
isn't
was
that
on.
still? They still do that. Soldiers today, they just make them take any medicine spread that they feel is adequate.
They're basically human lab rats.
Yeah.
Some of them.
I don't know. I like personally, as someone who's been on other medicine for the brain and things like that, like I wouldn't want to join and have a risk of that affecting me. You know?
Experimental treatment.
Yeah.
That would be nuts.
Yeah.
But that's like, I don't know. I support it. I like the military.
Combs, we gonna get us an IPA review going here?
Let's hop on it. So this one I'm looking at, I thought it'd be pretty appropriate because of our halftime show. We're gonna go ahead and review the Extra Pale Ale 420 Sweetwater.
It's pretty good. I've had one.
It says don't float the mainstream, so
Yeah.
do your own shit, guys.
Listen to meta podcasts, underground podcasts like this, and
Yeah. So the bottle describes it as a tasty West-style pale ale, attenuated by a stimulating hop character, first conceived in our bat cave on 420.
Hey,
in our
I think I
back
see
cave.
some. What's that on the top of the bottle there?
Probably some mold or mildew.
Look at that.
All right,
Oh,
it's definitely
gosh.
mildewed out. We will not be reviewing this. We can review the label.
Yeah, the
It's-
label.
Hey, go
I've
ahead
had
and
one
close the
fresh.
top.
They're not bad.
Yeah, all right. Good spot, Blake. I almost took a drink out of that. Careful what you consume.
We're gonna stick to the Mick Ultras, and those are always a go-to.
Well, we tried to review it for you guys.
Wait, screw whoever gave that to me.
Yeah, wherever that came from, you're a dick. All right, we don't need moldy alcohol. Fuck, we're already drowning ourselves in Natty Light. We did try though, so that's for you fans.
Man, that's scary.
Yeah, I literally almost took a
We've
drink
been
of
a
that.
bigger threat than COVID because of mildew for the first time in a while.
Jeez.
I wonder if anyone inhaled it. You guys watch out.
You can't inhale
We're
mold.
gonna have to take lines of hand sanitizer.
I think you can inhale.
Let's chop up some hand sandies.
Because that's how it's spread. It's airborne spores. It's like a fungus, right?
Fungi.
Well, like when you go and explore like abandoned places,
Yeah,
like
masks
if
and
there's
shit.
a lot of mold, you gotta have a ventilator and shit. So
An N95.
an N95.
Bro, have y'all seen the show fucking Dirty Jobs?
Yes.
Like that man's just
Yeah.
in there with like a fucking white t-shirt on, like
Yeah.
no protection.
Like-
He's just like, yeah, we're just shoveling shit today.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like,
Every episode's the same. Like, what kind of farm is he at, and what
Yeah.
kind of shit is he gonna be?
how much shit and or vomit is there gonna be in this
Yeah.
episode? Like,
I wonder how much that dude gets paid.
He's loaded, Mike Rowe.
Yeah.
the answer, not enough. Okay,
Yeah.
you're shoveling shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, how much do you get paid
Yeah.
for just the guy that's doing that, not the dirty
I know,
jobs
he's,
guy that's doing it?
He's
Just the guy that's doing it's making like $8 an hour. He's just like, fuck. He's like, he
And
comes
then
through
this
and he
dude
makes
comes
like
in, makes in a couple of that guy's salaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, here, I'm just gonna make a TV show on how shitty your job is.
yeah.
That honestly
And they
is
don't even show
disrespect.
any of the dudes who actually work the job, do they? Like, they don't show, like,
yeah, they do.
literal...
Like, they teach him what to do.
It's
Oh, do
minimal.
And they're like laughing at him because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Good God.
But that's interesting. How does that come to fruition? It's like, hey, bro, I bet your life sucks. Like, can I record myself doing it?
Yeah.
That's basically what I was saying.
Dude,
Yeah.
Undercover Boss. Have you ever seen that?
That's
Yeah.
trippy.
That's a good show. I used to love that show.
Have y'all seen the SNL Kylo Ren undercover boss
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
What was
It's
that?
hilarious. It's like, so they do like a play on the undercover boss, but it's Kylo Ren from Star Wars on the Death Star acting like this, just like entry level mechanic, and he's like, people are like pissing him off, and he eventually like ends up like, you know,
Killing
murdering
someone.
someone with the Force, but
May
everyone's
the
like,
4th be with you.
That's true. That is very true.
Didn't we
May
lose our
4th.
superpower chat on the first episode?
What's that?
What we were talking about, like, the
Oh,
superpowers?
yeah.
what would the
we
that's
lost
superpower?
that.
We did.
We did. We want to reiterate on
That's
that?
fine. Go ahead. I'll go first. The ability to control predictability.
No. This man
No, that's not mine.
This
That's
man took my content.
Explain that, Combs. What is the ability
First
to
of
control
all,
predictability?
the missing podcast.
Well, yeah. Throwing back to our deleted episode 1, God rest its soul. We talked about our favorite superpowers, and they all spouted out their answers, and I just fucking crushed them
And
with the correct answer and the only correct
This-
answer.
And
I
this
mean,
is when
this
we
is a-
tried
this
to
is a-
record
I
like
don't know.
total peasants.
I'm skeptic on the
and we had
superpower.
the iPhone sticking out
It's
of
just
a
like the ability to
tissue
be
box.
anything.
Yeah, the best superpower and the only one worth a shit is the ability to control probability. You're just like, hey Combs, what's the odds you can fly? 100%. Hey Combs, what are the odds you're in fucking Dubai and you're rich as fuck? Hey Combs, what are the odds that any other superpower is worse than yours and no one can take yours away? 100. Done. What are the odds I live forever? I mean, fuck, it's amazing. That's
Cheat
literally
code.
the best. IRL cheat code.
What are the odds I'm invisible?
Dude, I still think laser eyes would be fucking sick.
Laser eyes.
What are the odds Josh gets late tonight? 0%.
Hell yeah.
I'd say my superpower would probably be like, you know how like you can go God mode in video games?
Yeah.
That'd probably be mine. Like
Imagine-
go through walls and just like go anywhere you want.
Imagine imagine just being in New York and you're just like, I just want to see what it's like to yeet myself off the Empire State Building and just take
Like,
off.
do it again.
What is it? You do it
Such a
again?
thrill.
Yeah.
Then again, you would probably damage some more buildings than you'd think. Like, I don't know.
What are the odds I
Would
can fix 'em?
invincibility come with like? Would you still be like if you were invincible like God mode? Would you still be like squishy? Like, or are you just like
You'd be like transparent.
transparent?
You'd be like a
okay.
ghost.
Well, I think
So
that's
I guess you
different.
couldn't like deal damage.
So, like, in my opinion,
You could deal damage.
Oh,
to
you
my
can
understanding,
do
like, there's like wall hacks, which is like being able to like see and walk through walls. But like God mode is just like if you were to like get shot, like you couldn't take any damage. So I think you would
Yeah.
definitely be tangible because like you're getting hit by bullets, they just don't hurt you.
So I guess it'd bounce off.
Just insta heal. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe just like make a hole in you and go
Somebody
right
hand
through
me
you,
the
but it
globe,
wouldn't
please.
affect you.
So while we're on it, I mean, what is y'all's favorite video game of all time?
GTA, Vice City, or San Andreas.
Nostalgic for sure.
Battlefield 3.
Battlefield 3. What about you, Hayden?
Battlefield 3 is a good one too.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
That's a good one, too.
Banger, historic banger.
Yeah.
Mine's probably the Borderlands series. Like, you can just, everything's fucking strong as shit. You're just, like, blowing shit up, deleting shit, laser beams, fucking electricity. There's, like, millions of guns. Like, who gives a shit? You're just like, I'm just gonna pick this up and see what the fuck it does.
Heck
You
yeah.
know? I just think that's interesting. Like, I like games where it's just, like, you never know what you're gonna fucking get.
Like a, what's that called? Massive what's it called?
MMO.
Roleplay?
Like, massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
Okay.
Dude,
And
should we
an
talk about
RPG.
quarantine cooking?
Quarantine cooking is back and better than ever.
Oh my goodness.
Blake
BBQ,
has mastered
BBQ.
spaghetti.
Oh yes, I love a spaghetti. Great spaghetti.
Four-board barbecue sauce.
I can have
Oh no.
the.
If you get okay, just for everybody's
I cannot
general
share the
knowledge,
spaghetti.
if you ever get in Hayden's car, you gotta watch where you're stepping because it's like a landmine of old barbecue packets just laying everywhere. I got in, put my foot down, I hear a pop. I'm like, what the hell? I look at my leg. It looks like I'm gushing blood, but it's just barbecue. It went everywhere. Went on the steering wheel. Went on my like.
It went on my leg, on the other side.
It was brutal. And then you get out and you're sticking to yourself.
You want to hear what else I know about you, dirty little bastard, and your
What?
eating habits? Yeah. you know.
Gizzards?
Yeah. All right. So we get done recording the podcast last night, and this man is like, "I'm gonna get some food in the gas station." And he walks in the gas station and get food and cigarettes, and he walks out with just a tray. And it's just
Got a
like
big old
throwing
smile.
up the rock symbol. He's like, rock on, like, look what I got this tray of food. And he gets in the car and he opens this up and he's like, I got chicken gizzards. Fried chicken gizzards.
Chicken throats.
He's like, the
basically.
dude behind the counter told me these are what you want.
They let me try them, and I was like, bet.
And he's like, but they're chewy, but they're good.
It's basically the throat
I
of
told
a
him,
chicken.
I don't want those things anywhere near my face. Like,
They're pretty good, and yeah, I mean, it's just got to be one of them things that you just grew up on. Chicken gizzards. As I scrape barbecue off my leg.
all right, I've just been given an idea. This microphone that we got today came with a code for PUBG Mobile.
Okay.
And,
PC, Steam only. Okay.
PC,
for
Steam
those
only.
interested.
Yeah, so if you want a PC copy of PUBG
PUBG.
Mobile,
We're doing a
the
giveaway.
first comment that says PUBG is and you want the code, like
We'll give it to you.
You have to be a subscriber.
Yeah, just subscribe. You gotta like the video, subscribe. We'll give you a free copy of PUBG.
Comment PUBG. We'll send it to your DMs. First one gets it.
Heck
We
yeah.
appreciate you guys, and if you keep giving up support, we might do some more giveaways in the future.
Hell yeah.
for sure.
So there's that. Yeah.
Nice.
How deep in are we right now?
We are 30 minutes in. It's halftime.
It is halftime. We're doing well.
It's halftime.
We didn't come prepared this day.
Yeah, what are we gonna do for halftime today? Should we do funnel? What
I'll
Let's
funnel
do a funnel.
anything.
Let's do a funnel for halftime. And maybe,
My name is Combs, and I will funnel literally fucking anything. All right, I see it.
I bet you won't funnel the champagne.
I bet I fucking will.
You will throw up. Your
Let's go.
stomach will go into a
Get
bubble.
really, really bubbly.
Let me wash it off real quick.
It's gonna get so bubbly.
Combs is about to funnel champagne, so I'm gonna get some of it. Take a
Hey, grab the
swig.
trash can from in there too, cause
It's
I don't
not
trust
bad,
it.
dude. Barefoot, bubbly Pete Moscato. I gotta say this. Shout out to my buddy who came in to the liquor store today. I manage a liquor store, like I've said, but he was looking at some champagne, and I was just showing him our selection, and he went ahead and got what I recommended. And then I told him, I said, you know what? I'm probably gonna get one for tonight for me. And he was like, really? He was like, let me get it for you. So he bought this champagne for me.
Shout out to that guy.
So what a great guy.
Gives me hope.
It does.
world.
But you know what else I did? I had $20 in my pocket. It's only a $10 bottle of champagne, not gonna cap. But he told me, he was like, passed on or whatever. So the next customer came in and they got a $50 order. I spent $20 on them. So
Really?
passed it on. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
that's good. You know that's a good thing in life. Like I went to the fucking Chick-fil-A drive-thru before and just ordered something, and they were just like, God bless you. Someone in front of you paid for your meal, and I was just like, that's nice. Like there's not a lot of people like that these days. But here we go. I've got the funnel fully loaded to the brim with some
Barefoot bubbly Pete Moscato
Barefoot
champagne.
bubbly pink Moscato champagne. It will be rough, but this is for you guys.
Woo!
And now all of our Michelob is
Ooh,
gonna taste
instant.
Woo! And it's gone. That's actually fucking good. That's dangerous.
Yeah, he didn't even really let it have time to make bubbles.
It bubbled a little bit here.
Yeah.
We do a funnel for everybody do a Michelob or
Yeah, I'll do a little Michelob.
All right.
here pour me up.
Funnel sitch Ferda.
Comes pour me up.
All right, we're all gonna do a little funnel for you guys. Sorry for the inconvenience, but it is what it is. We got to do something.
If you were here, we give you
Should
a
we talk
funnel
about
too.
the worst funnel story?
Yes.
Modelo time. Modelo time. Let's go.
You think it's Modelo time?
Tell us about Modelo time.
Oh
Blake.
man, so Modelo time is we all decided that Modelo was just the drink that we needed to get, and so we go out and get a case of Modelo, and we had KG, which is our favorite drink here on the podcast.
By God.
Kentucky Gentleman.
It's not our favorite drink, but it's our absolute go-to in times of when
It
you just
is.
need to have something to get the job done.
It's all reliable of alcohol.
It is. It's old reliable.
For those of y'all who are unfamiliar, it is.
You don't understand the KG vibe.
It's some classic Kentucky bourbon, and this shit is $7 a bottle. And I mean, it ain't too bad.
Over here.
Yeah, that's
Kentucky.
true. Do they even sell this shit in other places?
Yes, dude. I went to Denver on spring break. Shout out to my boys from the Denver squad, Carter and Cameron. I know y'all have been listening in. Dalton as well. Much love to my Murray homies, all of y'all. But we went to Denver and we went to the bars, and you know how they had
don't
the
look
well
for it,
whiskey,
by the way.
you know, like
Yeah.
the house whiskey. It was KG, and I absolutely
No
lost
way.
my mind. I was like, give me doubles all night. I was like, I gotta have the KG.
That's badass.
I was in Denver. I was like, you guys ever had KG? They're like, no. I was like, take it, like, give him a shot, give him a shot. Everybody gets a shot of KG.
I mean, yeah, we do go crazy for it. We really
That is
go.
awesome, though.
Yeah.
That is really fucking cool.
How much was it there? Did you?
It was like expensive.
Yeah.
No, that was primo.
It was expensive. It was primo. It was like downtown Denver, the bar. Like this was their. If you just want a whiskey sour, it's gonna be with KG.
Yeah.
And I was like, shots of KG
That
for
is
everybody
badass.
because we are from Kentucky.
Because I mean, it does vary because like the whole like export production process, like it costs a
Yeah.
lot. Like you go to West Tennessee, Jack Daniels is $10, $9, and I mean you go down to
Yeah.
New Orleans, fucking Maker's Mark is like $10, $11.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's gonna be us.
Maker's Mark, Kentucky. You're talking about SoCo.
oh, SoCo, my bad. Yeah, Southern Comfort. Sorry about that.
But yeah.
Maker's Mark is Kentucky.
Yeah.
The best beer that we had in Denver, well, if we're talking about Denver, first of all, if you've never been to Denver, you need to go to Denver. The best beer they make there is Avalanche IPA. It's amazing.
honest review. How many octopi?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I drank at the hotel bar. I was drinking at least 5 or 6 of these things a day.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Like with lunch, it was like 4 avalanches.
How is the legal bud?
So good, man. I had never tried marijuana until I got to go to Denver, and after I tried it, I was just like, man. I mean, it hits different. It's just like it'll put you on your ass real quick, and you're at the altitude that's way up there, and so it's hard to breathe, especially for a smoker. But it was so good, man. The bonsai tree bud was the best.
I was in LA the day that we got legalized in California. I was visiting some family, and it was over New Year's. And I was with my buddy Carson on New Year's, the day that it got legalized, freshman year of high school. Or not freshman year of college. And yeah, he went in with his fake ID.
Whoa, it was a real ID.
It was a real
ID. Yeah, we're gonna have to edit that out.
No,
he went in with his real ID.
We don't even know where this dispensary was, what county, what
I actually don't even know my friend's name.
He was so fucking high, he forgot his name. Allegedly.
Oh man.
He's just my friend, and I was staying with him, and I met him in high school, but I never asked him his name.
Forgot.
What's on your mind, Hayden?
I was just saying, it's kind of funny how, we mentioned something like weed or like Blake just said, and we're like, we gotta edit that out, but then Joe Rogan's like talking about DMT
Joe Rogan
on his
is
podcast,
fucking lighting joints and stuff.
Just tripping on mushrooms.
Joe Rogan
and
is
stuff.
a UFC announcer. I want to be a neuroscientist.
Exactly.
I just want a big booty bitch, honestly.
That would be nice.
Neuroscience comes with big booty bitches. I'm swearing on it. I fucking promise you.
Leading edge neuroscientist, Blake's gonna manipulate his bitches into loving him.
Are you guys familiar with Joseph Urban or Joe U on Twitter?
No.
So this man, he was a Vietnam War veteran, I believe, and he lives out west, and he just smokes legal weed, and he just walks around just doing his own thing, and he has this thing called a doink chat, and he'll just spark up a blunt, and he'll get everybody live, and they'll just smoke weed together. He's cool. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he runs like a used car dealership or some shit. His handle's like Honda Deals for Veterans. But he's a cool ass guy on the legal weed front. Joe U.
I'm a cool ass guy on the legal weed front every time I'm in Denver.
I have a coworker that's legally growing weed that he went from Nashville to California and just was like, I'm gonna go in and join the industry, and he just did.
Hell
He
yeah.
had a connection into it, and man,
You can make some good money.
Well, the part of the country that they grow it in is just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Really, it's near the mountains and stuff like that, especially in California. It's lovely.
It's kind of created like a.
But the only downside to being out there is they have a lot of avalanches and things like that, or mudslides.
Okay.
So parts of the highway will just have giant boulders that are at risk of falling on it all the time.
That would be scary.
Yeah.
You're just driving down the highway. There's a big rock just tumbling towards you.
One time there was a mudslide and there was a rock slide, and I was in California with the family for Christmas, and we went up there up north and went out to the location of the rock slide, and four-wheeled all around the giant boulders on the highway and stuff, because highways are closed down, and we went up in the mountains, and just I got a picture with my dad standing next to this boulder that was as tall as him, and I climbed on top of it.
Hell yeah.
I was just probably
That would smash your car.
9 years old, but it was so cool. There's so much outdoor stuff to do out there. It's
Yeah, I had never been out west. I went to the top of Pikes Peak Mountain, which is the highest peak in the continental U.S. I think Alaska gets it beaten.
It does.
But as far as within the landlocked U.S., that's the highest point you can get to, and it's spiritual up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it is.
Isn't that like a big ski destination?
I'm sure you can ski somewhere up there, but it's not like Aspen, That's where you go if you've got money coming out your ass.
Coming out your ass spin.
And you gonna spend.
I've never skied or snowboarded.
Interesting.
I've
I
surfed.
have in like
I've surfed.
on the hill, like during snowy days, but
How many of y'all
not like
surfed?
officially. I've never surfed.
I've surfed not well, but I have surfed.
I stood up my first time on the board.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a natural at.
I did that wakeboarding like behind a boat.
Yeah, no shit.
First time
I've
I
done
got
that.
up on it, I
I've
was
done
like,
that.
"Holy crap, this is awesome!"
Hell yeah.
I've done that.
Have y'all
Behind
seen
the
this
boat.
shit where people like hold on, they do like triple backflips and shit
Oh,
in the
no.
lake?
Yeah.
Like those guys are badass.
Yeah.
Like
There's some people who can do it. They can stand up on their feet, like nothing but their feet curved against the water with the behind a boat. They're just on their feet, like
for real.
yeah.
Damn, bro. I would just be getting
It
dragged
takes
and
super
flipped.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're just on their feet.
Yeah, I couldn't ski on water.
It would fucking hurt your feet to do that. Too.
I've got a friend that can slalom. You know what slaloming is? It's like one ski.
Oh, shit.
This dude gets on one ski out in the water.
Does he have one leg?
Like, no. Like, both legs, one ski.
Oh, so
And,
skateboarding on water.
like, fucking holding on for dear life. You're going so fast.
Yeah.
Like, and, like, it's like a more for speed, not for
Yeah.
maneuverability. And, like, so this dude will be going under, like, an overpass bridge or whatever with, like, the giant columns in the water. And he'll, like, touch the column while we're going 50, 60.
That's how
like,
you rip your arm off.
No, he'll just like graze it with his hand. He's so good at it. Like,
yeah.
it's insane. Shout out to John. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
send this to John.
It's a no for me, dog. Shout out to Randy Jackson if he's watching.
Shout out to Patrick for
We're gonna
driving the
stop
boat
on
so
your
fast.
ceiling.
'Cause goddamn, I've seen John almost get hurt.
He lives
too
right
many
underneath
times,
of
but
us.
it's entertaining.
No, Randy Jackson, like
Oh.
American Idol shit.
Oh.
like,
I thought you were talking about Randy that lives
no,
underneath.
bro. Fucking, like, Step Bros has the samurai sword signed by Randy Jackson.
Oh, Lord.
It's like, it's all I had on me, but I mean, you're not gonna get Randy Jackson's signature.
Alright. What's the best, like, MMA fighting move?
The rear naked choke.
Fiction that you can name.
The flying knee, bro. It's fucking vicious.
Flying knee.
Flying knee.
Match starts, you just come out of nowhere and knee them in their fucking jaw. They go to sleep.
Whatever
No,
Conor
fictional.
McGregor did
No,
to
fictional.
Cowboy is
Oh.
the best MMA move ever.
All right, a fictional MMA move. How about you jump 40 feet
No,
in
that
the
you've
air?
seen. That you've seen.
How is it fucking fictional?
Whatever
if I've
Conor
seen
McGregor
it?
did to
No,
Cowboy.
like from a movie or something that you just know is impossible.
He absolutely wrecked this shit.
Oh God, I don't know.
I got y'all talking.
I mean, like some shit, like some Mortal Kombat shit, where they just like punch into their stomach and rip their heart out.
that was a movie.
Yeah, I mean that's brutal. Like it's just like imagine you're just fighting the dude and he just rips your fucking heart out.
Like the Indiana Jones series, that one dude who's fighting him when he's climbing up the ladder is like trying to rip his heart out while he's on the ladder. Yeah.
That's a strong move. Like you're not gonna make it too far with no heart. Like
You're not gonna make it at all.
you can take a
What are you
few
gonna
steps.
do?
Oh, you can take a few
Alright,
steps.
you guys
I'm
can
sure.
bring like superpowers
What?
into
Their
this.
chickens
I
run up
guess.
their heads cut off and shit. I mean, if I'm sprinting and someone's like just rips my heart out, I think I can make it a little bit.
And then you're gonna go.
I think the wushu finger hold, the wushu pinky hold.
The pinky hood.
It's like, oh, you think this is a joke, but if I were to drop my pinky, has anyone ever tried that? Like, what
Oh
if it-
yeah, here. Be careful. Be careful. You give that to me. No, it's my pinky. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I just fucked him up. The whooshy finger hold.
All
I
right.
think this has been a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
And we need to remind our viewers that they want PUBG.
Oh yeah, you gotta
We're
comment.
gonna give that
PUBG.
away. Comment PUBG, like,
I'll
subscribe.
give you the code.
We'll give you the code.
First PUBG comment gets the code for the download. Steam, PC only. Unfortunately, that's just how the code is. We
Yeah.
will DM it to you.
And other than that, we want to say thank you to Chris for the microphone.
No, that's Matt.
Matt. We want to say thank you to Matt for the
My
microphone.
cousin Matt.
Matt out there in LA, right?
Yeah.
Big ballin'.
Yeah, he's.
No.
We want to thank all the viewers, listeners. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, leave a hateful comment, leave a nice comment. We don't care. Just get us
Analytics.
traffic.
Analytics.
And tell us what you think about the new microphone.
Yep.
Yes, please. Yes, and then any topic that you have thought about, rating off something that we've thought about, we want to
Exactly.
hear.
We
it,
wanna
you
hear
know?
it.
Any questions, concerns?
If you want to hear,
hit us
like,
up.
we will read them on the show. We'll read your comments on the show. Just drop them below.
But for real, if you've made it this far, if you're listening right now, we literally love you. Like,
Yeah.
we
Oh,
appreciate you. You guys are the only reason we're doing this, and we thank you so much
And
for
it's,
that.
it's really blown up since
And
we
we
started.
launched yesterday.
Yeah.
Literally, we launched. We published our first episode yesterday. We're going to publish this one as soon as we get done. We're going to start another one. So hopefully 2 more out tonight. And we'll keep them coming for y'all.
Hell yeah. Love you.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
boys. All righty.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you next time.